lot of...
Cut all this brush here, I guess.
Is it all cleared?
Oh, it used to be.
Not all that used to be cleared?
Used to be all that.
I know. We're going to pay up
In that field?
Yeah,
How'd you stay in there?
we used to have corn for several years down below us here. And Shriver put his
A lot of trees are down because of that ice storm.
Must be the same outfit owns all this up to here now. Same signs are all the way up through here, no hunger and trespassing. See, that same signs.
There it is.
This is a coming ranch.
Now, did you zone some on this side of the road too?
Tore down that building on the left.
How come the house to be?
Well,
We're on this down through here.
don't stop.
Don't stop.
Yeah, you gotta stop.
Well,
This used to be a big orchard down there on the right hand side.
I think all the trees are dead now. Oh,
Mm.
where's the farm?
is that on the farm?
Yeah.
Slow down.
It's dark.
There it is.
The old house looks natural.
Ain't redone either.
I don't ever remember it being brown, though. Banks were my grandma and grandpa are buried. Grandma and Grandpa Cummings. Down from their old home place. That's a coal train. They're hauling coal. That's a long one. Still coming. Why, I bet they got 100 on there.
Here's the old one.
Leisure.
Yeah. Hope.
Huh?
Hope down there.
Yeah. That stained glass window. Beautiful. Lost Barbie's tail. Wave at me. Getting hot? Are you getting hot?
No, it's cooler in here
Is it?
so far. Did you see the train?
Yeah, we saw that. But I quit taking a picture of it because it just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. Daddy, didn't that used to be a porch that went, didn't it go from the front clear around to the back? They've closed it in, haven't they? Hmm.
I guess the well, that's where the well was, there was
Where, right there? Where that tower's at? Or right there?
this is a well here.
What kind of dug well? Just a
Drill well.
run, so.
And the smokehouse set back here.
Right down in there's where the fruit orchards were.
All down through there. Fruit trees.
Well, why they let it grow up for? Oh, right there and go up that little road. Back in through there and you get to the barn right along here somewhere, and that's where Uncle Ray hit the cow. Right up this road here. There's the old barn that's fallen in. Right over in there. Is that? Where's the garden?
Briars, blackberries.
There's
Stream
a
right
bit.
around the hill there where we water the horses.
Huh. There's a fence of some kind. Somebody's built a barn or something way up there.
That's house, somebody lived up there for a while.
Really? Huh. Yeah.
Sheep everywhere. It's all coming down. We'll get right down here.
Got steam or humidity or something. Try and get them cows way down there. Huh?
That hillside on
You got hay or what is that over there on the hillside? Brown, whatever it is. Yeah.
House. House down there. Thank you.
Ah, see part of an old barn, okay. Yeah, Waynesburg. We're at the cemetery where Uncle Joshua was buried. That's Waynesburg down the... I just wonder if they'll sink down farther away.
Settling there. It should be about settled as much as it's gone to.
1907. 3 years older than you, huh? December the 16th, 1989. What is that?
121st.
The 121st?
Infantry, World War II.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know why they're apparently going to give up on the...
Mister,
Oh, you aren't going to the museum? Let's be down the bottom again. Well, maybe do this. Or maybe we ought to... Soon he wants to walk down the trail. That's a dead end, isn't it?
no.
Is it?
Well, anyway, whichever way you want to go.
I bet they went this way.
They used to have a floating bridge around through here. They used to sit on the water. Do that. They would put together, stop right here, and float up and down all depends on the level of the water. They don't make it big.
Joel never did catch up with you, huh? I said Joel never did catch up with you.
We just walked up to the tower. We've been up there all this time. I didn't even think you guys would be back yet. I figured you'd be
No, they didn't stay and go through the museum. I don't know if they plan on going back up there. I think that sun feels good.
We saw it here.
Did you? Where at?
Well, it was on the first part of Boardwalk.
Oh.
Jill by himself.
Yeah. Well, no, they walked down to that lookout tower and then they just kept going. And I went back up and brought the car down because I told them I wasn't about to walk back up that hill. Hear one what? Yeah. I hear an old blue jay hollering too. Found him.
Pretty nice swamp, pretty nice swamp. I'm taking pictures of cypress knees, cypress
Oh.
trees.
Vicky, you're just like a kid. You're just like a kid. You're allowed to be anywhere.
I can't still stand still. They move too slow.
Are they coming?
Yeah. Slowly but surely. Exercise. Slow as they're walking. She's going there. She did go up and down the whole thing several times. And she was going there for a lot.
Well, where's Joel? Joel's
We
no.
started taking pictures.
Well, we had persimmon pie this morning, red and green.
Could you reach any persimmon?
Oh yeah, we Randy shook him.
And a Pepsi.
A lot of persimmons.
Yeah, we saw it. I shook it. We didn't see
I
it.
like them going across there early in the morning. Y'all come on down here and do it every morning.
Sounds like Donnie's horse. Candid camera.
If I didn't have this, I don't think I would have died. I was filled up with
You should have worn shorts so you can show me your scar.
No.
Nobody wants to get sick from one.
Those things, when they get dry, paint them with spray them with gold or silver paint, and then make the most beautiful
Flower.
bouquet. We had some last year. And they last, they don't fall off after you spray.
No.
I have to be thinking of water.
That's what I told you.
It sounded like a crow.
Sick one.
Randy.
figuring that out on a farm. You don't believe me?
You're
Yes,
full
Gene.
of
Something. This sounds
Something
like
or
a
other.
black sycamore story to me.
No, it's not. It's serious. Me and Michael killed 134 of them out there one night.
He's waking up.
134 rats.
Very nice.
Bigger than
Attack us.
No, I know they saw. Pretend like
Now get ready when he starts running.
What?
He ain't gonna run.
Just stand still. Just stand still. Just stand still.
Well,
You gonna get Randy holding him? Randy, wait a minute. Stand there in the sun where you get a good picture. Oh, okay.
oh, poor thing. Looks like he's got a belly full.
Yeah, you got him a good meal. His mouth's watering.
To mark the moment when day and night are equal. Use it to measure the cycles of life. Today, we look back at Cahokia with boundless curiosity. Every day, new scientific techniques, new technologies, and new ideas help us to understand the culture that ruled this valley unchallenged for 500 years. But there are still many mysteries to unravel and many discoveries to be made. For example, no one knows exactly why Cahokia began to decline sometime late in the 13th or early in the 14th century. We know the end came slowly, over many years. We know poor nutrition and disease were growing problems. Maybe changes in climate, population pressure, class warfare, or other internal changes also contributed to the decline. These mysteries endure, and they challenge us to think harder, to reach back with the power of imagination to a time long ago when embers, fed by the sacred fire, glowed and smoldered through the long night.
In those days, the earth was bountiful, and my people were many, and many fires warmed us. We planted maize and prayed for blessings from the rain and the sun. We traveled far and returned with many fine things. We saw fine houses and great temples, but wherever we walked, we sang proud songs about the greatness of our home, because none we saw throughout the land could match the splendor and the majesty of this place. This place, where the maize grows tallest, where the runners are most swift, where the builders reach the sky, and where the noble sun shines most brightly.
thing about that big string going.
Your relay resistance dial is broken on it. Better bring this box.
Well, what fixed it?
Well, they won't let
Go through the theater, the show, come out, and then even in the show, you'll hear the engine. The stockade wall they built that surrounded Silver City took about 20,000 logs to build, about a foot diameter. They built that wall 5 times. 5 times, so 20,000 trees each time they built it. The trees that they used to build their huts, the tree tops they used for firing on. So because of that, they deforest this whole area. There's no trees left. Without the trees, the game, there was erosion because the trees kept the soil in place and erosion. So it opened up their streams and the fishing was got down. Yeah, see, so all those things, they're a whole new thing. So I would say that would I would suspect is the biggest reason. They also have nutritional problems because their diet depends so much on the farm. So they're missing.
Here the diagram across from the time.
Like that other no. Another can show the part of the minute.
For years, archaeologists had considered the fields, the earthen mounds, even the modern cities around Cahokia, and wondered, who was here before us? What were they like? How did they live? To answer these questions, archaeologists use their imaginations and the discipline of science to investigate layer by layer the record of human existence here at Cahokia. The story begins with that part of archaeology known as field investigation. This is a dig within the Cahokia Mounds protected area west of Monk's Mound and just south of Collinsville Road. From photographs and other documentation, we know that this was a drive-in movie theater. The land was purchased and the theater disassembled.
But another record of that period and of earlier days is also written in the soil. Evidence from recent times can be found near the surface, but the traces of prehistoric humans are buried much deeper.
The state acquired this land a few years ago.
Bill Woods heads this field investigation team.
There had been extensive filling in here associated with the Dragon Theater. In the back, there's a large cement slab that was the base for the screen. Immediately below that is our plow zone that's associated with the agricultural usage of the land. And then right at the base of that, which is the surface of the excavation, would be the undisturbed Mississippian portion.
During the Mississippian period, about 1,000 years ago, Cahokia was a great city covering several square miles. There were thousands of houses and other buildings here. On this day, the archaeologists have found evidence of 3 Mississippian houses. The term archaeologists use for any evidence they find is feature. Frequently, these features are very subtle, such as a circular area of discolored soil that indicates a storage bin.
That's it. We brought a grid that is in use over the entire site over here, and with a transit put the grid into the excavated hole, and then extended the grid with tapes. Took photographs of the excavated surfaces, the features individually as well as the hull, and mapped the entire unit on a piece of grid paper, mapped at a scale of 1 to 20. Following that, we took collections of all of the materials that were on the surface by provenience. In other words, the ones from one house feature were baked together, the ones from one pit feature, the ones from different fill episodes were baked together. And also we will be taking what are called flotation samples, from which we'll recover very minute botanical remains.
Interacted with their much larger neighbor. Field investigations of this type, which occur when a site is about. Another example of salvage archaeology occurred where this building now stands. A thorough field investigation of the site had to be completed before construction of this building could begin. Because this site is some distance from Monk's Mound, the evidence found here is telling scientists how ordinary people lived, since the elite lived much closer to Monk's Mound.
Go around on the other side and flip it over.
Ready?
Oklahoma. Yeah. Mississippi.
Yeah.
Is that all of them?
So.
on there what they were used for?
You read it.
This is the door that's going into the museum. You can see the handles.
As far as it'll go?
Yeah.
That sign say down there. Can you read that sign right down there?
It's the top of Monk's Mountain now, and I'm having trouble catching the city because of the haze. It must be, I'll draw a close-up on the city of St. Louis, because it must be raining over there. There's a lake, and on the other side of that lake there's the city and the arch. And on a clear day, you can see it. Then on around the top of the mound here, see the highway that we came in on, and then the other mounds across the street, across the highway, and then the interpretive center that we just visited. This is the very top of Monk's Mound. Soon he and Paul and Gene and Pete here checking out something. Gene, that stockade.
Well, I assume that was the fence they had built around it.
The stockade fence around the whole
Yeah.
outfit? All right. Okay. Sure take a look at it then.
I think even on here it's
Oh, just a little bit of it, huh? Okay.
yeah,
That stockade 3 different times, so all those trees caused the place to be clear cut, and the game wasn't any good then because they used up all the good trees.
Nothing over here and nothing over there.
Is there anything, the only way that you get rid of them?
You can spray them and chop them down. Here. Knife for me, the knife, chop them down. But they come back.
Well, them old farm bushes.
Bugs and stuff, and somebody had to take them somewhere.
He likes me. Didn't want to leave. All right.
Oh, that person left. Somebody was over there on top of that one.
Well, that one's a burial mound, the rounded one.
Around one area. Where's the other?
Nice breeze up here.
Burial of the Lord. They're walking to the center. The Cahokia Interpretive Center. It's a pretty good outfit. Texturally, it's supposed to fit right in with the ancient civilization. Leave that up to you whether it does or not. Well, there's Paul and soon he. a picture from this side of it and get a close-up, the last look at that big monk's mound that we just climbed. This would really be a fine field trip for kids or something. It's a good place to visit if you're interested at all in Indian civilizations. That's it. We're at the Mastodon Museum. Supposed to be a young adult teeth there, young adult. Anyway, so much for mastodons. This is what they look like. The big old boy there. Can't even hardly get him all in the... They once roamed these parts. A year or two back, I'm sure. Pretty good size. Are you rolling, Jean? No, she's cleaning her eyes.
She's still wearing Christmas.
She might be rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's rolling.
She can act like she's not when she is.
Once in a while, you got turn your sideways.
Oh, that looks like a big Christmas, doesn't it?
Now who does that? Who does that more than I do?
April, leave the presents on. How are you in the day? Good. Are you? Block out the camera here.
Hey, open it yet. Leave it alone now.
There's one under the tree that's moving.
Uh-oh.
Did you go out and cut the tree down, or did you buy it somewhere?
I know you are thinking about it. It's still roots there.
I'm gonna recline.
They're the closest. They'll be the last ones here.
No problem.
No problem, yeah, for sure. Work him over when you have help, can't you?
Pillow wrestling? April, don't hit.
we're not gonna.
Uncle Marty not being fair.
Don't hit him in the face, Jesse.
Tired? Come on, watch them. I'm tired. Oh no, look at his back.
You got hurt again. He didn't last very long.
Daddy said if I got another beam in that barn, I could have 2 squares upstairs.
He's wearing his new shirt.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like
Marty, you set her down pretty hard while ago. She
Take it.
grabbed her head.
Are you okay?
This is your grandma coming. This is for Aunt Vicky.
Grand.
Aunt Vicky, Marty, here. Am I getting old?
Aunt Vicky, let's go.
Just that's the Debbie.
Give that to Aunt Vicky.
Yeah, coming through there.
Oh, I thought a taxi was hitting something.
Give that to Aunt Vicky.
Yeah, I'm hallucinating. Frank wouldn't do that.
Give this to Uncle Joel.
We missed Uncle Joel.
Give this to Justin.
Oh, what is all this stuff? Thank you.
Give this to
April, sounded
Justin.
like you didn't like Christmas presents.
Where's the helpers at? April?
Money.
April. Give this to
Hey,
Good, Justin.
Oh. Who's that? Who's that to?
You got to stand it. I knew that.
Uncle Frank.
you can open that thing to Mommy and Daddy. You can open it.
Gold tap.
Give that to April.
Here, April. Come here.
Over here.
Sit right here. Give this to Debbie.
Uh-huh.
Debbie, right there on the right.
Be careful. Let's be careful. You got a Christmas.
Why, thank you. What'd you get?
Hey, it's a box.
Beautiful tone. Look at this tone.
Here, Grandma. I'm watching other people.
Sit there.
I'm watching to see what other people do.
From Boston.
Give this to Randy.
Uh-oh, big time. April.
Santa.
April. April. You shake it for come on?
Give it to Randy.
Finally got it, Joe.
Thank you, Mom.
Would you like to help me open that?
I found out after I had Frank get it for you on the side that you could get it
Huh?
out of the
Well, I need some help handing this out. But, give this to Debbie. That's it. You do that?
Go music.
Oh, so pretty, thank you.
This is for Debbie.
Oh, my.
Thanks, Marty.
Look at who was all together there.
Hey, Grandma.
You get.
I've been needing these bad.
I'm glad you got them.
I've been down to my last 2 pair of jerseys,
You go back there and put those friends.
but I can't make snowballs.
Oh, who had my name?
That's the
Here.
call those two.
What's he listening to? This one goes on the feet. Let me see who did it. Yeah.
Was it playing?
Why did I look at the handwriting? I wouldn't know who.
You gonna take it away to school? Do it at school? I bet. That's wonderful. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Where'd that go?
Bang, bang. Thank you.
What about those over there?
You're falling way behind. I think it's probably me.
Here, you want to sit down here on this one?
This one goes to Dirty. Oh, it goes to Frank and
That's a good shirt, woman.
Right there.
Goes on that good shirt.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Why, thank you. Oh, another one?
That's pretty rapid.
Oh, I sure am. You mean that big one behind too? Let's see what other people do.
That's what they say.
They watch me go. I know what it is. For my baby.
Oh, you need something for that baby. Well, that's big money.
This is Justin. Justin, this is good.
That's gorgeous.
All right.
Here, that's yours.
Matching pair.
No, this is
Nice pair.
Somebody said you'd like to take that.
That's about many hours to do that pair.
And they're all mom. Really is. Mom did my name up
got
here.
money.
Take that, we'll fit $2. $2 to fix that.
It's that new deal that you don't.
Just like many years ago, that's how you
Is that money?
You won't forget. Blooming was what makes you forget. You just got that away and spray it on. No, I'll let April. And Vicky, she says it's great. That's what it is.
Pretty? What spots the school colors? Red and white. And yours is green white.
Oh, mine's
Money. We'll have to save that and put that money in your piggy bank, okay?
I know you live where you live.
Where do you live? You live in black and orange, right?
Black and gold.
Yes, it would be.
Hey, I pay taxes here. Where do you pay taxes? Mexico. They have to learn to be an Indian.
So she's a woman. Oh, that's great.
I think I know what it is. I think Vicky, I think Debbie better.
Oh, it really was. I don't know where she did it. Yeah. I get that.
Remember, I said, well, I always thought I'd feel guilty if I got an answering clerk. You said something you thought that would have been a good idea for your mom or something.
No, it wasn't right, because that's not an answering
No,
service.
it's just, a cordless phone.
Like that or
Well, wait a minute, I want to see the others first. What is that, Marty? See, you fill it, you put it in the cup, see it, there it is. Water in it with a little food coloring, and then it changes the air pressure liquid to rise in that spout, depending on how it rises. That's why you gotta save the box. And when you want the temperature, it'll just tell you whether there's a storm coming or...
That's a weather thermometer?
No, you just
No,
put the weather out.
it's a type of barometer, is what
Got
it
a
is.
little, got some good gadgets on it to call
It tells you right here.
one,
To make noise?
no, one digit you call you, and another number two, you call me, and every reason, and all right.
dock also is one
But
thing.
just like I had one like that. This one's Paul. This one's not mine.
But it's more reliable than the weatherman. I know that.
That's big. Randy. Hey, Randy. Hey, Randy. Oh, did you? That's my favorite. Okay. Well, good. Oh, don't get all that out there.
I probably won't ever get wet. You know where. One of those ones I was
I'll wear them too, but these are my favorite.
I like that kind of stuff. Makes noise. Yeah, it does. Pull it apart.
Edge. Thank you. Jim by mail.
I don't know if that
Bill from
Thank you, Nicole.
Protective
You're welcome.
Silicone
I've got
Paper.
one. Mommy!
The enclosure or any object
That's just
with a dry surface. It goes to any surface, any dry surface.
You see there's earrings your daughter's got? Any dry surface. They'll stick to any dry surface. You see, did you get the makeup already? You already checked the makeup out?
I can deal with it.
Come here, boy. Let me put this on your tongue. Soap. I got some soap. And lipstick for it?
Oh, yeah. Like that big lipstick, so she got it. Yeah. Well, that's good packaging.
That's all parts of the cat. How come you didn't write Randy?
Send me the plate.
He never did get second.
Well, I'll get dessert later.
Well, anytime you're ready.
Okay.
Of course, he had this place that was late.
It was twice as big as this.
Well, I'm not gonna put the food all away yet.
Tell another story. Just climb up.
I didn't see her.
I didn't
over
see her.
there. How long you been sitting there?
She's sneaky. She's good at it.
That's the kind of news down
If we showed
there.
the...
Benson's filmed, it's his job, Benson's filmed all the basketball games.
Oh, really?
Oughta,
I'll let you do this then.
did you bring any of your tapes?
No, but this one's got a lot on it.
April again? We wrote April again. April.
Just let the poor old thing rest.
Please
don't do
that.
That's what I told Cleo, because Cleo was my second cousin on my grandmother's side. You know, he married this man to begin with. And I thought, you just go talk, it's something else, I'm not talking about you.
There's not much left of him now. Yeah, it's not. 12 something.
That one,
14.
Probably can't get nobody.
Junior highs are building a new band room, probably, if it came to that, I don't think it'll ever come to that, they probably go on down the Twin River.
What room is that?
No.
Yeah.
On what?
This area, the lead belt.
Consolidate with what?
With Deloge and Esther and Leadington and Elvins and.
He said, no, you really.
You got a lot of other
No, you didn't. He didn't want to admit that he couldn't even go. So I said, well, I'm just going to stop and ask people. Well, this man said he'd send it to us. It was just, I don't know, not too many miles further than where she lived. These two women both worked at Mark One. This one and the one she sent me to at Cascade, and she lives next, well, it's not really next door, but it's, I think it's the first dwelling house. Next to Cascade store, which is just a little tiny post office and a little general store.
Why did he pick Cascade? Or why did anybody pick Cascade?
Well, they sent me to this woman that her mother had died, but she was 100 years old, and they had always lived there, and I thought if anybody didn't know, she would know. So she said, well, that she didn't know, but she said, a woman named Spain. She talked to me and just was so helpful and nice, and her forefather was a club too.
Wow.
And she was real concerned about that because she had the genealogy book and everything, and she said that he wasn't in it, but mine might be. But she copied it from me, and I can't find a thing about Grandpa. There's about 6 GW clubs in there, but there's no George Washington, and there's nothing about it. You know, there's nothing that leads me to. Well, anyway, she said, I'm going to send you over. She called me the Spain one. And she said, I've got a woman here that wants to know about George Club. And she said, I'm going to send her over. Said, can you tell her? And she said, yeah, I can. Went to the door. She lived in a little tiny trailer. In front of the big house was the one that Grandpa died in. And she had she had this little tiny house and built on back, like in a garage in the back. And she said, come in if you can get in. And so I asked her if she knew him, and she said, yeah, I do. And I said, well, do you know where he's buried? And she said, yes, I do. I said, do you know what part of the cemetery the grave's in? And she said, yes, I do. And she just told me all about it, and it wasn't more than 3 miles from her house.
Why
And
was he
she was the
there?
woman. She was the woman that was. It was their daughter. See, her dad and mother's one that kept Grandpa. She was there. She knew him. Would talk to him. She talked about how.
Why did
how
Grandpa
children-
go down there to begin with?
Well, when Dad and Mom went to California, and he knew him because he was from down there. He had from Bear Creek. Remember you used to call that Bear Creek?
No, but I was.
Oh, you weren't. He's
I'm not
He's
Stan, I'm
gone
Bill.
before you got here. Well, anyway.
But when they went to California, sold out the hollow and went to California.
Somebody told me that Grandpa wanted to go and they wouldn't take him, but somebody told me that Grandpa said he didn't want to go, that he'd ask Spain if he could live down there, and he'd rather stay around here. So I don't know what the story is about that, and I don't want to know any more about it. I don't
You
want to.
know where it's at, and that's
I know
all
where
you
it's
need
at,
to
and I know
know.
where he
Did
is.
she tell you any stories about him after?
She told me he was so jovial, said he laughed, and before he got sick, she said he was just more fun to be around, that he was happy. She said he was happy there, so that's what I was concerned about with her. Well,
How old was she then?
I don't know, but she's pretty old now. She's very old, she was then. Then she had a sister-in-law.
But how did he know these people?
Well, he's from Bear Creek, and that's down in that country. Grandpa was from down in there, I think.
You know one person there, you know everybody.
Yeah, if you know one, you know them all.
I never saw anything like it.
And we crossed Bear Creek just before we get to, now I don't know if that's a town or this is a creek named Bear Creek, but I've heard Grandpa talk about Buckhorn and Bear Creek and that kind of thing. So I didn't, you don't think you know anything, but things come back to you that you can remember. So he knew them. And I guess Dad.
And so he just asked for a room?
They were going to keep him for his old age assistance and for his room and board. And that suited him. I think they made a room so he could have some spending money or something. And he would probably be happier that way than going to
To
California.
give you an example of people knowing everybody down that part of the country. Now, here I am, come from California, don't know anybody, didn't have a chance to learn to meet anybody because I started directly on that house building it. And then we were coming the back way, Steve and I were coming, no, it's by myself. Yeah, by myself, coming back way, because I went to a friend of ours, we got a kid that met bought a house. And there was this old man walking down the road about 2 o'clock in the afternoon with a lantern and a fishing pole. And I thought, well, that poor old guy's a long way to the river, maybe 3 or 4 miles at least. So I stopped and asked him what guy. And he said, well, he said, I guess I will. He said, I just had a heart operation. He said, I'm just getting, the doctor just let me back on feet so I can go down fishing. And walk down here, across the field, go down the trestle to the river. It must be 5 miles at least. So anyway, I took him down and let him off. But I got to talking to him, and I told him what I was doing and building a house up there. He said, oh, yeah, I know where you're talking about. He said, my daughter's the one that was living with the old man that the house burnt down. I mean, now, what was the odds of picking up somebody hitchhiking with a fishing pole and his daughter was the one that was building the house for?
Small world, isn't it?
Everybody back there related to each other.
And I know at the funeral home that day, they go, oh, I know, you just told, you know, you look like.
Well, Coach brought Vincent home one that for the first time.
Well, that town club down there, in their town there,
Well,
see, there
anyway,
must be.
He brought him home, and he drove right in front of the house, and just sit down, you know where I live, he said, oh, we're just there, buddy.
This says Club General Store and Post Office. And we took this, pictures of it, and Stan was just sticking it because Danny wanted to know about it. Of course, there's a club on every mailbox down there. They're probably all kids.
Well, I think
Well,
that's
more clubs than Piedmont, there's a
I
club.
gotta get those now, so I think last October, I took them phone books, I was.
There's some of the sycamore balls are still there in that bag too, if you want them.
Clubs listed, there's a Stanley Club, there's a William, a Bill Club.
Betty and Bill.
Oh, Terry's aunt's here from Arizona,
My cousin.
her cousin, well, and Effie. Anyway, it's his cousin. And so she called the number, said, can I speak to Terry? And I said, we don't have a Terry here. She said, you must want the other Bill Club.
That could really get,
No, we listed ours, we listed William and Teresa.
Well, I think this one's wife, Betty. No, that's Stanley is a big one.
Verna, you didn't hear the story on Vincent. Dad went down there to Piedmont and called up to find out just exactly how to get to their house. And
Vincent
Vince
was there
answered
by
the
himself.
phone, was there by himself, and Dad was asking him how to get there. And he thought, sure, Dad was probably up here, and he said, well, he started trying to figure out how you get from Flat River to Piedmont, and he couldn't figure, and finally Dad had to ask him, well, how do you get to your house? And he says, I don't know.
well, he didn't know he was in town, he
Yeah.
You didn't know the highway was going down there.
I answered the question, we do it, my cousin goes, Vincent called, and I thought, what is wrong? Vincent doesn't call, something's wrong. So he said, like, I'm home, he goes, I'm Frank called, I said, Stewie, you asked me a question, ask for me that.
Oh, my.
Poor Vince.
Did he find you?
No.
He turned around and laughed, like, why would you go with somebody who went
He went down through town, he went a block and a half from the house and kept on going again.
Wouldn't you, if somebody didn't know how to get to your house, I mean, they didn't know how to get to their own house?
Well, no, but that, to him, I can understand his point of view because he didn't know he was in town down there.
When you say, are you in town?
Well, now, when Daddy's up at the cabin, he goes to Sam A. Baker Park and takes his showers.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, my brother was
we're not
right
very
across,
far
my brother
there.
was right across the road.
Sam A. Baker.
And he goes through there whenever he comes to the house or goes back. Or,
Where is the cabin? I forgot.
Just for a minute or two.
I don't know how to get there.
Sometimes we just.
Well, don't ask Vincent, you won't know either.
Spell it for us, Terry.
He said, have you ever heard of duet? And Terry thought we was trying to figure out how to get to Frank's cabin. And she said, yeah, there's 2 F's down there.
2 F's and J.
It's the N,
67.
In?
Highway N, the one that you take over to, off of 67.
Well, what happened to C?
Then you have to walk a long way and you have to.
See,
The
see,
gate's
you turn off
locked
up
and you
there
can't get
at,
We
in.
can walk around
He's
with
there
it.
and he to unlock the gate so you
I
can.
remember a C.
Well, I'm talking about going in there and just look around.
See,
Well,
it
you
goes,
can't get in
it's
there.
up at,
It's locked.
Cherokee Pass.
You know, we.
You
really
can
used
go
to do a
down
lot of
through
fun
there,
going
and
down.
so you will come off
Forest
onto N eventually.
Off of Cherokee Pass.
Yeah, Cherokee Pass.
Too bad,
You
too
turn
bad
to
for
your
you.
left as you're
It'd be
going.
a fun place to go, just to fish and we didn't catch fish.
Vicky, you want to back that up?
You turn to your right.
Yeah.
No, but I wanna go for a hike, but I don't wanna climb
Going
Chet.
south.
Going south.
You had to get driving
All
down.
those people down there.
Well, there's a
around,
way that you can go
Cascade, they'll say,
from
they didn't
Fredericktown.
say
I think you
north
go
or
through
south or
Mark
east
one,
or west.
and you
They'd
come
say,
out
"Hey, turn this way,"
down
and then you turn that way. They,
in,
but I don't know which way it is, you know, Cascade.
well, yeah.
And then they'll point out, where they pointed inside when we got out.
The one where Sam A. Baker, the road you go back with.
Well, now Frank
You
goes
go in from
through there.
Patterson area, 34.
Well, these, both of these women.
And you go through Sam A. Baker and it comes out the other end at,
Annapolis?
no, Gary. What's the name of that town? Desart. And there's a way you can come through there and come through Desart
Why is Desart
and come in the back way. Oral was
Why
telling
is
me
Desart your favorite?
how to go through there and I couldn't remember.
Why don't you say
It's
that's
just a real pretty drive.
Well,
boom. Till I get a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary till I get a banister up there. It's gonna be scary. That's why going back to
Girlfriends or something.
Hi, Jesse.
Kept getting
No.
used
Oh.
to, all the Plexico people were up here, and all,
See,
you know, and then I was sitting over one part of the mom's living room, and Joel was sitting next to this girlfriend. I don't know, and she said, "Is there anybody that's not a teacher?" And Joel sits there and gives a minute. He looks around and he sees me, and he says, "Well, there's Paul," but he.
Oh, like it. That was
Changing our
That was
image.
a compliment.
I think you have to shoot that man with the camera.
Yeah, take. As soon as I got up this morning, brought him back in and started him in, and then I said,
That is even the same.
I'm sure you did.
We couldn't.
That's what I was putting in
The old
and then I thought would be enough for today. There's still some at home.
Anyway, it had to be. They probably didn't even take you guys outside. It slopes all the way down here. You can see Festus over there. Okay. Sarah.
Oh, now you're looking at it.
Smokehouse, but now they're kind of missing the smoked fish.
Sure, when you get used
So
to
we
it.
got one of those stove top smokies he's gonna try. Frugal gourmet.
There he is. There you go.
We got you 32.
I took a picture of him.
I'll turn 30. You have to know quite a bit.
Funny how the correlation seems to be there, isn't it?
You got pretty legs.
I turned it off.
And so I said, put it on the crossbar and take the rest here.
Everybody do that damn thing.
Teaming up on it.
I won't do them anymore.
Well, it's just that you're
I
so
bet she was gonna
photogenic.
take it so you can take it home and show it to me and show you what it's like to clean.
Oh.
Joel!
Go get Joel.
We have a sighting. There he is. Yay!
Joel is the only one that we don't call on Joel.
Why not?
Because he's gonna be needed next.
Marty said, "Oh, you got butch and his pretty legs over there."
Don't have just belly down, Paul.
Oh, that's how I figured that
Oh,
behind the
okay.
bell.
Marty, let me get where you're at for a minute.
We need a bigger sofa.
Yeah.
Some of us pictures of everybody taking pictures.
Yeah.
This is your camera. You do. Is this one right here? Okay. Now, but I need you over here so Vicki and I can get in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Peter, come on, we gotta go around back. Hey.
Automatic wine, be in the picture.
Only if you want to be.
I love y'all's pictures.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, I didn't right. Here's brighter.
Get focused now, and then you push down. Let me get down too.
1, 2, 3.
Move.
Is he doing it again?
Daddy?
Daddy?
Yeah, you look like you're way back there.
Not, no change.
Cover your eyes up, Joel.
Cover your eyes up.
Do what?
Cover your eyes up. Cover your eyes up.
He just knows.
Joel, put your hands on your eyes. There you go.
I went through that, turn your eyes up, and I was trying to look up.
Wait a minute. Did they do that right? Did Paul have his hand over his mouth? He was the right one for that. I can always tell when Frank's talking to Paul on the phone because every once in a while Frank goes, pretend like you're happy. Yeah. Now check it out.
She makes you like taking pictures.
Yeah.
I want to do something.
Yeah, take a picture of that one, 'cause I want one where I have a bird along.
Now it's ready.
Smile. Every time I turn around.
You're holding it down all the way, right?
Oh.
Vicky. No.
I want to put her.
She's 2 years old. Push it down and focus it, and then push it further.
What'd Sheila do?
And he had mentioned just a few weeks ago.
I gotta try to leave behind Vicky so we can picture
Jean, lean back.
Right here.
Jean, lean back.
All women. All women.
See.
We all turn into them.
Are you doing chorus line now?
Come.
She's coming.
To resituate ourselves. She can be right here. There's rough rifle over there. Then we can get the guys.
That light's on in there now.
Yeah.
Can
we look at it first? Marty's doing it all the time.
A 1, 2, smile.
It's all ready to go.
Oh, great. You said total.
I get confused because my other one has to wind and I forgot.
Oh, you're making strange faces.
Bring it back to leftover.
All right. Don't smile at me.
What's the matter, Butch?
I think that's it.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Oh, Marla, your camera.
No. Still got more on it then?
Don't you want to save it for an all guy?
Yeah, what happened?
You want another one?
April's going to cry.
Tickle that child. All right, you guys. Outside there.
Where's Jesse? He's here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hold on to that.
Jesse's here.
Jesse's here.
All right.
Oh.
You mean to tell me there's just that many boys?
You guys act like you like each other.
The matador here.
Randy.
Honey, block the belly.
Hello, Randy.
Just come get a picture.
Here you go, Dad.
Here, stay right there. Stay right there. That's good.
You got some powder or something?
Is that all the
Glaire's
guys?
gonna be-
Randy's on it.
The other way, Jesse.
You up front, Randy.
Cause I'm
Your head off.
Yeah.
No, right there. Sit down there.
Here. Got a bone in it?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Jesse, look at Mama.
Vicky?
Look at Mama.
Where's, oh, I thought, where's it at?
Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Sit on the
Smile.
table.
I'll get you.
One more.
No, I try not to look at you.
Drives me crazy. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Would you like to look the other way?
Yes.
Oh, he said that was it.
Wait. Somebody told us one more.
Joel, you're making us sit here longer.
Sorry. Thought we were done here.
Okay, smile, Jesse.
For Mama. Smile for Mama. It wasn't loud enough smile.
Now the big groups in the living room this year.
Cameron wasn't asked to tell us that.
A newlywed couple comes into your house, you're supposed to give them a present. So this is from all the Cummings people to you. Want to take that over there? To Darren. Take it to Darren. There's on the fireplace.
Oh.
What'd you
Already
get?
got him, huh?
All right. You should see
All in one was all in one package? Well, I don't know. I think it was really cool. You guys were black.
You better look.
Yes, yes,
Wave your hand, Sheila.
Pete.
Right there. See, she's waving.
Now, who started that?
Who started it?
Who started that?
I can't wait to get it. You did about 25 years ago. What's up?
You let on your own time. All rest of
Well, Santa's been here. Santa's been here. Right here. How did I do this?
Now I got this in the way. Thank you. Two things in there.
Thank you, bud. So we got each other's
Thank you,
name?
Pete. I had that.
Good. I didn't, Paul didn't get mine.
The names were all messed up this year. It's the first year ever I didn't get Pete. And it's the first year ever I didn't get
That's the party. Marla might continue it. No. Well, Daddy's picture frame.
Distinguished. Yeah, I'm gonna say this all.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mr. Wood.
Is that on, Gene?
Right there in the chair.
Thank you, Michael. Good take. Thank you. Thank you.
That's not the Frank's little boy.
One smiling.
Thank you.
Is this me? Oh, it's a heavy one.
I know.
Thank you very much. That started. This is
One in a white shirt and he moved on me.
mine. They're called, if this is just to sit on the bench with yours stuff back here. I usually do stuff in my
Thank you, Grandma.
I'm getting
I did too. Thank you. Another year's worth.
That's free. I'm not watching what the next Oh, Debbie, Frank Jr. and Debbie.
doubles like thieves.
Randy?
Yep, last week of March, first week of April.
April. Jingle my bells.
Hey, where's my box?
I'll let you borrow a little.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
Thank you, Belle. Oh, Jake.
It's a mixture.
You got me.
That yours? Wow,
Darren and Sarah.
Thank you.
You're hard to buy.
Thank you, Grandma.
I know Pete didn't start this.
You know what that is?
You and my son started it.
Does anybody know who this is?
And Sheila is in the way. That's from the Dominican Santa.
Yep, that's to you, April.
Another one? And this one? I'm getting embarrassed.
Oh, that one's for me.
I think it says mom, but I can't.
Hey, wrappers back there?
He wasn't the one.
That's really nice. But they were only tucked in the paper. They weren't in the book.
I think it's a.
Fine dress in there.
They weren't very fun to do. I didn't notice they signed to them from the office. Pete and you.
We got up in the morning, had no idea, we got up in the morning, had no idea what he could have had on. He comes in here, he's drinking coffee, and I'm hosing him right after him, and I drink a cup of coffee, and I said,
Now
"Frank,
what?
I've got to go get the camera.
What happened again?
Look at the way you're dressed. I came back and took a picture of ourselves, let's look at it. And Joe will love the good coincidence.
A bluebird, a red, or a red.
It's gonna have the bird's song.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Great things are planned out here.
Frankie, is this a game?
Thank you.
Or is it a present?
That's nice.
Oh, Darren says it's a game.
Can you play a cassette?
You can make a game.
Can you play a
Make a
cassette?
game.
Yeah, I have that on a little radio.
Frank, open that up.
Let's see what it is.
No, you can't.
Recycle top.
Oh,
To bat away the offending paper ball.
Consent?
Yeah, it's a way to get the,
margarine.
clear the air of the paper.
Ping pong. Ping pong. No, we're talking about the other guys.
Oh, goody! What is it? Nuts!
No, not telling.
I didn't know.
No, I don't know.
It doesn't bother me. Marlboro country, I'm a cowboy.
Thanks to Santa Claus. I'm gonna Santa Claus work. Yeah.
I don't have it. I'm not.
Don't get wild with it. Don't get it so good.
Because I'm good at it.
Help, Nicole. Nicole, help me.
There's coming a war.
Yeah, keep it.
That's the way to do it. Oh, engine trick. Geronimo did
I'm anxious to hear Marl's supposed to play the kids how they're supposed to behave. Yeah.
Really hard.
Did you read the whole thing?
That was Becky. Becky.
Oh, yeah.
signed by the author.
Signed by who? The author. What is it? Are the Indian books?
No.
You're so bad.
Oh, let me just.
Growing up book.
I was looking at the thing on the wall. I'm like, I don't know. It's too open. Oh. Wait till I get my presents out. You better get away from Miranda. Well, you see, you just put
Put that camera away before it gets killed.
you put it on the stairway.
You gotta do it again. Where do you change the colors and everything?
I still haven't done it
Frankie.
right. Can't get it back in there the way it came out.
Oh, there's more kids up there now.
Here goes. Hope nobody falls wrong. Yeah.
Such rowd.
Oh, it's a rough bunch, I tell you. That's what they've been using, I think. Wild mud. They've all got a little out.
You got an antidote?
Yeah, that's heat. That.
Came from Walmart. He's ready for something else.
I don't know. Is that a whole box full?
Oh, I hit that.
Oh, there's too many other kids up there.
Where'd they throw all that paperweight at?
Nail 'em. Fix this first, Bud.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say I wouldn't.
This is something like the Vernon, when we were Rita's bag, had corn beef. Had that written on it. That's what I thought about. Not that that's different, but that's kind of
You'll have to take out the good stuff.
Oh my gosh, they're going up upstairs with it. Nice sweater, Paul. Courtesy of Marla.
Oh, it's good on you. I would think so. I used to buy them at ski shop. Hey, but they're the wig longs come from the outdoor shop. Well, see, I was going to
You're ticklish somewhere, I know.
I mean, they had seats for him. I'm not looking at Chesterfield last night looking for him. I still looking
Not
for him.
ticklish.
Well, what I was going to do was going to do like and these are. Joel, I know you used to have
Oh,
these
good
stuff, but I'm
grief.
gonna.
Look at Sheila. She's got more ammos.
Joel, I was trying to hide paper.
That's all.
Back in there, take some more pictures. Yeah, I will. It's your fault. I couldn't think of things. Yes, we do. Joel said we have to, but they were going to.
We gotta do another drink thing. We have to have it on the camera. It might not work. I've got the wrong camera, wrong film in my camera, and it didn't take.
I called Trish on you. I know mine was, the lens was
That was supposed
Her
to be
first
yours.
batch did not take.
I tried to
With
get
everybody back in the big room for the big picture.